So I haven't talked about books lately. If you follow me at all 40 of you or whatever, you know I read plenty. Yes, I'm still reading books. I've been reading Michael J Sullivan's books right now. Legends of the First Empire is the series. So Age of Myth, Age of Swords, Age of War. Now I'm on to Age of Legends. Haven't ever read any of his other books, so the whole series apparently is like a kickback to an earlier time, a prequel of sorts to other books that he's already written, the Rhunes Chronicles or something like that. The books felt a little generic at first, at least the first book did. I was like, man, this is like kind of Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring stuff, like not totally, but you have humans and dwarves and elves, except they're called rhunes and dergh and fhrey. And I was like, okay, that's not very creative. Well, in the second book, he explains, well, not explains, but he changes the names and calls them dwarves and elves because someone comes up with the different names for them, because it turns out that rune is an insult, and so is dergh, and elf in contrast is also an insult. So fhrey is their proper name, and elf ends up being an insult from the humans and dergh or something like that. The first three books, the first trilogy we'll call it, it starts out slow-ish. Like there's stuff going on, but you're kind of getting to know the world. Like even when we were reading it, listening to it as a family on a trip, I was like, man, this feels like the part of the beginning of some epic story. My wife had picked out the book, and so I looked it up. I'm like, oh, there's like 7 books in this series. I knew it, because it just has that feel for the first half of the book. You're like, this is all building towards something way bigger than what's going to happen in this book. Second and third books, they take care of a bunch of stuff. Nothing's fully resolved, but I will say I cried on the third book. So that's about as strong as a recommendation as I can give, that something was emotionally well done and worth reading. Characters that you cared about and liked, you know, bad things happen, whatnot. So I thought it's a good book. Pick it up if you haven't read it, given it a shot. I thought Michael J Sullivan's Legends of the First Empire is worth a read. Thanks. We'll see you next time.